What up? This is the time I beat up a third grader like 7 times in a row. I'm gonna probably put it in the title like I beat up a kid, and you guys are gonna be confused. But if you just probably listen to this shit for more than 3 seconds, you will realize what I'm talking about. So I just came to the United States of America, land of the free, the hoes, the gays, everything. So I came to the US. I didn't know absolutely any English, and there was this fucking kid, bro. He was just a fat ball, bro, a sleazeball. For some odd reason, when he saw me for the first time, it's like his eyes just like the light just hit him right in his fucking face. And he decided, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this kid, and that was his plan from then on. Like every single time he saw me, any single class, he would just pick on me. And I'm not talking picking like he would say something. He would just outright push me, do something. So for some odd reason, I just took it for a good like 6 months, from September all the way up to January, which is like the school year. From September all the way to January, which is like the school year here for NYC during third grade. It was basically the same thing. But there was a specific moment in December where I was just like, all right, during the break, because we get like a 2-3 week break for Christmas. I was like, ew, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the constant pushing, the name calling, because I started learning English and I started figuring out some words, matching patterns. Like, oh, this nigga's calling me a faggot. Like, this nigga's calling me a dumbass. This nigga's calling me this. This nigga's calling me that. At a certain point, I usually got tired of it. And when I got tired of it, when I came back from the break, it wasn't that the kid was massive. The kid was just fat. And I didn't want to get into trouble on a country that I just got into. In my mind, I was like, yo, if I get into any trouble, I'm going to get sent back to my original country. Brother. I just, like, for some odd reason, mentally, I broke. I come back, first time, bro. This is the very first time. This nigga sees me on the bathroom and he tries, picking on me. I immediately just swing. But it's like children's fighting. It's not gonna be like, yo, square up, nigga. It's just children's fighting. It looks dumb. It looks goofy. You don't really do any damage. I get it all with the nigga. They didn't really beat his ass the first time. It was kind of more like scuffling in the bathroom. I'm like, all right, watch, bro. Watch. He just looked like, his face was just like amazement. Like, when fucking beers slap Bulma, like that thing, the same exact thing. So after I fought back the first time, like, yo, every single time I see this nigga, bro, I'm gonna get it on with this nigga. And every single time I saw that nigga, every single time I got it on with that fat ass, bro. I saw him again in school, same exact thingy, but it was on the gym. And before they used to do in-house suspensions, which was basically, you do not get sent home. They don't tell your parents. They just put you in the office and they just make you wait, make you think about your actions. That's basically what happens. I beat his ass. This time I actually beat his ass because I was a little bit bigger than him. By that point, from September to January, I grew. I beat his ass, got in-house suspension, and basically had to stay a little bit longer in school, which is like 10-20 minutes. They just take you out the class. I don't think they do this anymore. I think they just tell your parents. But I was like, all right, but boom, bro. I finally respect myself. This nigga's not gonna fucking play with me. Bro, I'm pretty sure this kid had like an IED, a helper for attitude or some shit. Because this nigga did not stop with the fucking name calling. So it happened. Let me see, my math, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5 more times, bro. 5 more fucking times where I beat the shit out this nigga. And he didn't fucking stop. So, bro, after the third time that it happened in school and I got a school suspension, I was like, yo, I'm going to change up my strategy because I can't keep getting fucking pulled outside of the class and being told, like, yo, you got to stay here. What I did was, I knew where this nigga, like, when I saw him leaving. And once he was outside of school, bro, it's like he changed completely. He wasn't the same. He was just like putting his hands on his pockets and leaving. But I wasn't like that. Me and his route were the same exact way. He usually left before me because I used to wait it out. Like, I don't want to run into this nigga. I'm a very non-confrontation. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be around him. So I knew the way he walked, and it was like he kept going straight, and I turned to the right. My house was right there from the school. It was like literally a single block away. So at the end, I was like telling my family, like, yo, I don't need nobody to pick me up. I'm Gucci. Fuck out of here. Watch this. So every single time when I saw him outside of school, I would go to his path, beat his ass a little bit. Not like, not like stomping but like a kid scuffle. That's what I mean by beating his ass. Like a kid scuffle. I would do the classic New York trick. I call it the New York trick because I only see New York niggas do this where you run behind somebody, you trip them, and then you start beating his ass. So, bro, that happened around 4 more times because I said the first 3 were in school and then the other 4 were outside of school. And it just kept happening, bro. It just kept happening until the last time he did end up going to the fucking teacher, reporting my ass. And because the kid was showing up with bruises to his house almost every single day. And I was like, yo, he started it. I'm just ending the fucking war, bro. Like, my nigga, the day that he reported me, my dad just came to pick me up and he was dying. My dad is one of those people that is just like, if they hit you, you hit back. Like, he always told me, stand up for yourself. You're not about to be nobody's bitch. So he didn't really get me in trouble. He was like, I understand. I believe you. Because I'm not a bad kid. I never had bad grades. Never really spoke out against teachers. Never really spoke back to teachers. So he believed my story. I'm like, yo, fuck this kid. He started it. He was name calling me. And I had to get my leg back 4 times in a row. And when my dad came to pick me up, the very day that they gave us a warning, because when they call both parents, they sit you like side by side. My dad just laughed, saw my scratches, like, yo, what have you been doing? I'm like, fuck this kid, fuck him. But yeah, now I feel bad about it because he was just name calling. Kids that can be cruel, but damn, he got beat up 7 fucking times in a row. Yeah, I'll be out, niggas. See y'all later.